Hi there, I'm Emily.
And I'm Colin, and together we run Bought Beautifully. It's a marketplace with a simple desire to encourage believers to use their purchases to support missional organizations that are transforming lives with the love of Christ. How exactly does that work? Let us share with you a story about a young woman named Dahlia.
Dahlia awakes to the muggy, humid air in her apartment in Rongai, Kenya. Despite the constant hustle and bustle outside, it is a silent morning for her. But it wasn't always this way. When she was 2 years old, she came down with a fever. No big deal in many countries, but growing up in poverty in Kenya, her parents couldn't afford to take her to the doctor. Can you imagine? This fever claimed her hearing, and from that moment, her world changed into one of silence and isolation, excluding her from society. But 2 years ago, Dahlia's world changed again when one of Bought Beautifully's partners came to her with an opportunity, a chance to work and move from her dirty, cramped home in the Kibera slum into a shared apartment with a new friend who would become her mentor and coach. Through this blessing of opportunity and an education, she quickly learned sign language and soon discovered a community who loved her, understood her, and gave her hope for the future. The world reopened to her, and she realized through the love of others that God truly saw her, loved her, and had plans for her life. Today, waking with a smile, she's up and off to her job. Her world has shifted, and people can see that she is able, even though she's deaf. After prayer time and chit-chat, yes, the deaf can chit-chat too, she settles into her morning groove. Sparkling beads, strings, and colors lay spread across the table in front of her as she starts work on a new bracelet. An original masterpiece, a creation that she designed.
Thousands of miles away, across mountains and oceans, you are getting ready to end your day. Before climbing into bed, you remember an upcoming birthday and jump on the computer to find a meaningful gift for your friend. You stumble on a picture of Dahlia's bracelet. Gold, bronze, and black, and pause. It's beautiful. You spend a few more minutes reading the story behind the product. Dahlia's story, a story that captures God's goodness, creativity, and love. You buy the bracelet Dahlia designed and made, present for your friend. And although you may never meet, you will always be connected by a story that started here on earth and echoes into eternity.
What an amazing story, right? And Dahlia represents a real person with a real soul who leads a real life. A new life made possible thanks to Bought Beautifully's partner, Sasa Designs. And this is just one story from one of our 40 partners. There are countless more. Our partners are working in more than 20 countries and use the income from product sales to sustain their unique missions of rescuing, restoring, empowering, and loving in their communities.
Many of these partners serve in difficult places where there isn't a church on every corner, and threats to themselves and their families are very real. Iraq, Syria, India, Azerbaijan, Nepal, and Ethiopia, to name a few. God calls us all to fight injustice, inequity, and the darkness of the world with His love. Jesus came for all to have life and to have it to its fullest through an active relationship with Him. Our shopping habits don't have to be an exception to our relationship. You can shop with spiritual intention and eternal perspective on Bought Beautifully.
This Christmas, we want to make it easier for Christians, and specifically the Boise community, to do just that. Purchase products that pour love into the world, that improve the lives of the people who make them. Products whose sale perpetuates an economy of love and supports Christians who are meeting the needs of their communities. Will you join us?
We are excited to be coming to Boise in December for a weekend, bringing products from our partners, and would love to engage with your local community of believers. Collectively, we hope for an amazing impact in supporting the work happening around the globe.
Thank you for taking the time to read our email and watch this video. We so appreciate it. If you are interested in learning more about Bought Beautifully, you can check out our website. And if you'd like to support, engage, or just know more about our time in Boise, we would love to follow up and chat with you.